just noticed I have all these fucking things on my sock. Hey, I'd like to welcome you to a new Flow Network practice. It's going to be a 25-minute restorative yoga flow. Go ahead and grab any water or any yoga blocks or towels that you may be using and place them beside you. This isn't a hot and heavy practice today. It isn't a fast-paced vinyasa or anything like that. It's going to be a very slow, deliberate, and breath-heavy practice. So without further ado, go ahead and come into a comfortable seat of your choice. Bring your hands to your heart or on your knees in a meditative position and just begin to breathe. I'm so glad that you decided to join me on your mat today. Take this time to set an intention for your practice, whatever that may be, whatever you're hoping to gain out of doing this practice. Or if you don't really have an intention, that's okay too. I'm just glad you decided to show up. I mean, the work is done, you're here. Continue to breathe deep, breathing from the core, taking slow, deep breaths in, feeling your stomach shift as you do. Releasing the breath out through your mouth or through your nose. Finish up your last cycle of breath and slowly begin to blink your eyes open. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes, come back into the body. We're going to be transitioning to all fours here in just a second. So go ahead and prepare for that. As we come into our first pose of the day, which would be extended child's pose. Continue to breathe deep, feeling the release in your hips, forehead to the mat, surrendering, giving thanks for your body, giving thanks for the day. If it's in your practice today, you can also do regular child's pose, but me personally, I love extended child's pose. Knees as wide as the yoga mat, toes coming to touch, hands stretched out in front, keeping a little activity in the fingers if you wish. Breathe deep. It's all about the breath today if that hasn't already been made evident. Breathe as deep as your body will allow. We're going to be holding our poses a lot longer than usual, so prepare for that. Finish your last cycle of breath here and slowly start to roll up. Our next pose is going to be hero pose. I'm going to face you for a brief moment just to show a different perspective of the pose, but Feel free to stay facing towards the top of your mat. Breathe from the abdomen, breathe from the core. Hero pose can be uncomfortable for many as it pinches the knees a bit, but if it's in your practice today, I really encourage you to embrace that uncomfortability and come into the pose. But if you can just absolutely not stand the feeling, if it's not right in your body, go ahead and just come to a comfortable cross-legged position. After all, we're all about the breath today. We're all about what's right in the body. Go ahead and take some nice, concise head movements, some neck movements, up and down, side to side. Take your neck from left to right, all the way around and back. Breathing deep while you're doing this. Don't forget the breath. You can reverse the circle if you wish, or come into up and down head movements. Whatever feels good in your neck today, whatever feels good in your body, whatever's going to allow you to relax, do that thing. Don't forget to breathe. We hold so much tension in our shoulders and in our neck, it's crazy. We're going to come back into stillness as we prepare for the next pose. Slowly rise up on your knees and clasp your hands behind your back. Slowly take your head to the mat and lift your arms up. Make sure not to crash all your weight down. Bring your forehead gently to the front of your mat. Arms raised up. Feel that deep stretch in the shoulders. Breathe deep. Are you bringing the breath today? Your arms may feel tired, and that's okay. It may fluctuate a bit up and down, but the point of the practice is the breath. Go ahead and release the arms to your sides. Lift your head up and swing your legs to the side as you come to a comfortable seat. Legs right out in front of you. Keep a generous bend in the knees today as we prepare for seated forward fold. Again, keep a generous bend in your knees as we prepare for seated forward fold. Go ahead and grab the sides of your feet. Bend down. We'll be here for a bit, so don't feel the need to force your legs straight right away. Allow your hamstrings time to open up. And as you feel inclined, begin to scoot your butt back and allow yourself to go deeper. Allow your legs to become straighter and allow yourself to breathe deeper. And again, if your legs don't come straight, that's perfectly okay. Again, do what your body is telling you to do. If you feel the stretch in the back of your legs with your knees a little bit bent, that's okay. That's perfectly fine. Your legs will straighten over time, especially as we continue to deepen the breath and we continue to forward fold. Allow for the lower back and the hamstrings to really release. We'll be here for about 30 more seconds, so really tap into the breath. Really embrace where you're at today. Go ahead and slowly begin to roll up. Take this opportunity to feel where you're at today. Feel yourself in your body. Pay attention to how you feel after that pose. Take a round of breath as we begin to transition into butterfly pose. Another hold where it's tempting to force your thighs open, but just allow your legs to fall as they do naturally. Allow your legs to open up over time. And if your legs are nowhere near the ground, that's okay. Just be where you are today and breathe. Breathe deep from the core. If it feels good within your practice, you can slowly round over. You can slowly round over as if you were gazing into a pond. Breathing deep, clearing your mind, focusing on the breath, and focusing on restoration of the body. No shallow breathing, we're breathing very deeply today. The breath is the connection to the center channel. It's the connection to the body. It's what allows the body to move at maximum capacity, to open up to its fullest extent. This practice is perfect after a bike ride or a hike or after a long day of working. Just come to your mat and really hold these poses and breathe. Reset your body. Keep breathing. About 30 more seconds in this pose. Really tap in. Really feel your prana moving. Really feel the connection to your body. Feel your lower back, feel your thighs. Feel everything opening up. Feel everything releasing. Slowly begin to roll up, or if you're already up, blink your eyes open and prepare to come out of the pose. It's the perfect time to take a sip of water. If you're sweating, wipe your forehead with a towel or whatever you feel. We're gonna come to our backs here in just a second. Go ahead and lay back. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock a little side to side, massaging the lower back. And please hug yourself like you love yourself. If it feels right, you can bring your nose up to your knee for a little bit of a deeper stretch. Have a little motion in this pose. It's not meant to be stagnant. Go ahead and bring your right leg down. Cross your left ankle over your right knee and squeeze both knees into the chest for a little hip opener. The more you squeeze your knees in, the deeper you'll feel the stretch. But don't force anything. If you feel good where you are, remain there. If you feel the stretch, that's the point. Just breathe deep. If it's right in your practice today, you can straighten the right leg. The ability for your body to even move in these shapes is such a wonderful thing. So give thanks to your body right now. Give thanks to yourself. Pat yourself on the back for even being here and showing up. Continue to breathe deep. Slowly bring your legs down, but keep your ankle crossed over. Drop your legs over to the right for a bit of a supine twist variation. Extend your left arm out to the side and roll onto your left ear. You can take your right hand to your thigh. Give your thigh a little bit of a rub if it feels right today. It's okay. We love our bodies out here. Take one more round of breath. Bring your legs up and place both feet on the ground. Squeeze both knees back into your chest as we prepare to do the exact thing on the other side. Go ahead and cross your right ankle over your left knee. Lift up and squeeze them both into your chest. And breathe deep. I know I keep reiterating the breath, but only you can bring it, you know? Go ahead and find some freedom in the form by lifting your leg up straight to the sky if it feels good today. Or stay where you are if you're in the zone. Go ahead and drop your legs down. Swing your legs over to the left. Open up your right arm and roll onto your right ear for supine twist. You already know what I'm gonna say. Inhaling and exhaling very deeply. Go ahead and come up and squeeze both legs into the chest once again. Hug yourself like you love yourself. Go ahead and drop your legs and arms down and come into a full body stretch. Arms above the head, legs out in front, expanding. Expand, expand, expand. Stretch to the fullest extent that your body will allow. You can wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes a little bit as we prepare to come into Shavasana. Arms down by your side, soaking in the nutrients of your practice. You can let your breath return to its normal cycle. Not too deep, not too shallow, just finding that sweet spot. Remembering your intention for the practice. I encourage you to stay in Shavasana for far longer than I'm about to. 5 to 10 minutes isn't unusual. If you must get on with your day, you can go ahead and wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Prepare to come up out of the pose and come to a comfortable seat. Hands in prayer position, right up to the third eye. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today.